Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Savannah, and over here on my corner of the YouTube, we like to talk about books. I feel like I always have to preface this in every video. I am a mom, so the books I read, it's a minimum amount. I am not out here reading fucking 98 books and we're only halfway through the year. No, bitch. I'm over here doing the bare minimum, scraping by the edge of my teeth, surviving a 1-year-old who likes to bully me all fucking day long. So I'm sitting at 45 books, which is actually pretty fucking good for me, because this time last year I was in like the biggest fucking book slump of my life and wasn't reading at all. I didn't pick back up reading till winter this year and just went full fucking force into reading. So we're gonna do the mid-year book tag because I saw some book girlies doing it, mainly Sarah, and I did take all her questions to do the book tag myself. I love Sarah Crowley and I love Destiny and Haley and just pretty much everybody over here on BookTube. I just spit like everywhere. I'm so sorry. If you're here for a nice and organized video, you might as well just click the fuck out because this is gonna be chaos, and I have the mouth of a sailor, so buckle in, bitch, is all I gotta say. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. The first question, best book of 2023, baby. Hands down, Fourth Wing. Rightfully so. I'm pretty sure this is everyone's favorite book of the year. This book was so fucking good, like phenomenal, the best fantasy book I've ever read. I still think about this book to this day. Currently I'm reading another fantasy and it's just not even, it doesn't even compare, and it makes me really sad because I gotta wait till November for the next book. I needed the next book as soon as I finish this one. I'm definitely gonna go through and reread this before November comes. Just read this book. Nothing compares. Nothing. Another book that I can't stop thinking about, and this is kind of like it is a series, I guess. Finding and Keeping 13. The Boys of Tommen series. Okay, first of all, I've only read the first two, but this book destroyed me. Okay, I'm like getting all hot and flustered like thinking about this book because I cried, and I don't fucking cry when I read books. I'm a heartless bitch when it comes to books, just in general, honestly. It takes a lot for me to cry, and this book had me sobbing. Johnny and Sarah? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is Sarah? Shannon. Johnny and Shannon, no one compares. They are top tier in the romance books for me. I love Johnny Kavanaugh so much. If he was real, I would leave my baby daddy right away. Sorry, Devin, if you've seen this, but... Next question, best sequel in 2023. I don't know if you would count this as a sequel, but I'm going to because it's the sweet... Why, bitch? It's the sequel to the first book, so Keeping 13. First of all, Binding 13 left on the biggest fucking cliffhanger ever and shattered me going into the next book. So it was so good to see Shannon and Johnny finally be Shannon and Johnny, and I just need to stop talking because I'm rambling at this point. The only book that I've read that was also a sequel, and I don't really want to put that in here because maybe I should. Let me go get it. Just give me 1 second. So I also read The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. I read it's not a trilogy because this is just a novella, but I read all 3 of them. And I did like The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. I just felt like this dragged on for me. That was really the only complaint I had. I did really enjoy this series though. I love the sequel too. The ending for me was really, really slow. Holy shit balls, I'm hot. Why does no one ever tell you when you become a mom, like, you're sweating all the fucking time, 24/7. You never stop sweating. New releases that I haven't read yet, but I want to. I don't know if these are new, but they're all over Book Talk right now, and I'm gonna count them in here, but I want to read the Chestnut Springs series. Okay, everybody and their mother is talking about this series, and I want to join in. I want to know what this cowboy era we are all entering in. Plus, I mean, come on, just look at these covers. I would read this just for the covers alone. They're freaking stunning. I just want to see what the hype's about. I need to know. And I heard the third, no, is it the fourth? Because it goes flawless, heartless, powerless. Reckless is about a single mom. But literally the dedication says, to all you tired mamas out there, I see you. Yes, because, bitch, I'm exhausted. I just want to read that simply to get to Reckless, honestly. Emily Henry, Happy Place. I do want to read this. It's on my TBR for this month, okay? And I'm gonna read it. I'm trying my best. I just see everybody talking about this, and the only book I read by Emily Henry was People We Meet on Vacation, and that book put me to fucking sleep, okay? Like, that's everyone's least favorite, though. I also have Beach Read on my TBR. I know I haven't read that one, but I want to read that before I get to Happy Place because I feel like I need to read something else before I read this, especially Beach Read because that's like her top read that everybody loves, and Happy Place I would say would be the close second. I think that's it for new releases. I mean, honestly. Oh, I also want to read Secretly Yours. I have them right over here, but I'm not gonna get them. Do you want me to get them? Okay, I'll get them. So I also want to read Secretly Yours and Unfortunately Yours. I love Tessa Bailey, her smut. I eat that shit up, okay? I'm a smutty girl. I love smut. Tessa Bailey is one of my go-to authors. I've heard a lot of people say they weren't a fan of Secretly Yours, but I still want to read it. I have the book, so I need to read it. And then I got Unfortunately Yours because I have this problem where if I see a book, I'm gonna buy it. Doesn't matter if I have 500 on my TBR. I'm gonna buy that book. Most anticipated releases for the second half of the year. I don't know if this one really counts, but I'm fucking counting it, bitch, okay? Because I'm so excited about it. Minx by Sophia Lark. First of all, I love Sophia Lark so freaking much. I discovered her last year. My first book by her was Anastasia, and that book, nothing will ever compare. If that book could be in my 2023 reading wrap up, it would be, but I read that in 2022. So sometimes I get so excited and I'm just, you know what I mean? And then I'm tripping and stumbling and stumbling. Fun fact about me, I can't snap. Oh, kinda. Gotta get my kids' attention. I'm gonna yell because I can't fucking snap. Anyways, so off topic. Bitch, it's hot as fuck in here. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh, Sophia Lark. I read her whole Brutal Birthright series, ate that shit up. Fucking loved everybody in that series. Loved them all. And then, what else did I read? I read, fuck, what's it called? There Are No Saints. Loved that. Obviously Anastasia, like I was saying. And then why are we talking about this? Wow, my brain is really, oh, Minx. I want to read Minx so fucking bad, and everyone right now who is higher up in the book talk community, I want to say famous, yeah, let's say it, famous, they're all getting arcs, and I'm a jealous little brat about it right now. I'm so jealous. Like, I'm manifesting this right here, right now. I am going to be on Sophia Lark's arc list. I'm going to be on her arc list because that's all I want. I just want to be able to read it now. I would pay extra to read it now, honestly. I fucking love Sophia Lark. I just feel like her books are so easy and just scrumdiddlyumptious. They're always dirty as hell, and that's what I love about them. And the illustrations, I'm a sucker for illustrations and books, and no one does it like Sophia Lark. Her artist that she has, I can't even, I'll put I'll put the artist she uses up here because I follow her on Instagram and I freaking, I love her. I love them. The Things We Left Behind in the Knock 'Em Out series, I'm also excited for that. I did not like The Things We Hide from the Light. That was probably my most disappointing read of this year. It was just, like, I was so fucking bored. I was so bored. But I also think it's because Nash was a good boy, and I just felt like there were so many details that didn't need to be there, and I know I'm gonna like the third one better because I'm already picking up the crumbs from Sloane and Lucian, I think that's his name. And then, of fucking course, Iron Flame, the next one in the Fourth Wing series. I need that book immediately. Indeed. I'm still thinking about it. I will never recover. I will never be the same. Next question is the biggest surprise. I'm gonna take it as the book that surprised me the most out of all the books that I read. I'm gonna have to say Binding and Keeping 13. I'm sorry, I've said it like 156,000 times about this book, but I really did not think I was gonna like that series because I don't know, it's just like Johnny Kavanaugh, he's a good boy. And it was so long and so thick, and I just really didn't think that series was gonna be for me because I was in my dark romance era at the time. Like, I didn't want any fluffy, cuddly, sweet. Let me tell you, Binding and Keeping 13 is not fluffy, cuddly, or sweet, and I don't know why I thought it was going to be. That shit mentally fucked me up a little bit, and I loved every second of it. Favorite author debut or new to you? Sorry, I'm reading this off my phone right now. I'm gonna have to say Chloe Walsh, obviously. Carissa Broadbent. I loved The Crown of Nyxia's series. It was so good. I want to read, what is that one book called? A Mother of No World or something? I don't know, I'll put it up here. I want to read that too. I just thought her fantasy books, they throw you right in, and I love that. There's no world building that you gotta sit there and be like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Then shit starts happening, it's like you're right in, and you gotta figure it out as you go. It's like, good luck, bitch. We're throwing you in there. Possibly, what the fuck? What? Am I okay? Am I having a stroke? Also, Emily McIntyre. I read this whole series and devoured it. Like, I fucking loved it. First of all, so smutty. Dark romance. The first one is Hook. That's Peter Pan retelling. Scarred, Lion King retelling. That one's my favorite. Wretched, that's a Wizard of Oz retelling. And then Twisted is an Aladdin retelling. I can't wait for Crossed because growing up, I loved The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that's what that one is based upon. I can't wait. I want her to do every single Disney movie, please. Also, prayers to her because I know she's battling cancer, and that shit, nobody deserves to go through that. So what is our next question? Newest fictional crushed? crush. Get your shit together. First of all, we're gonna put Xaden from Fourth Wing. I can't even remember. Ryerson? I don't fucking know. What's his last name? God damn it. Ryerson. I think that's how you say it. If not, I'm gonna butcher everybody's name no matter what because I'm terrible at pronouncing shit, okay? I'm sorry. And then we're gonna do Cole Blackwell from There Are No Saints. I literally keep thinking about in that book when he straps her down to the table in that song Runaway. I think that's what it's called. It's like run away, run away, run away. I don't know. I keep thinking about that sex scene. Every time that song comes on, and it's been every time I get in my car lately because it's like the last song I listened to on Apple Music, my brain immediately goes to that. And I'm thriving. I can't wait to read There Is No Devil. Then Tristan Vasa from Scarred. The wax scene, I will never be the same. Oh, what did he say? He said something. What the fuck did he say? I literally died when he said it. Oh my gosh. I know I underlined it. Ah, right here. I found it. I made a TikTok about it. This is what Tristan said about, what's her fucking name? Sarah. I'll storm the Diaz and rip his fingers clean off his body, making sure he can never touch her again. And everything else pales in comparison. There's nothing I wouldn't do to keep her by my side. She is everything, and if she's hurting, I will torture the people who caused it until they beg me to let them die. If you aren't willing to kill motherfuckers for me, there's the door. There's the door, bitch. Intrusive thoughts are coming through. I'm not even done talking about my book boyfriends. Honestly, I'm just gonna do the last two. Obviously, Johnny Kavanaugh. Also, Enzo from Does It Hurt? Baby Dad, you can put my head in water any fucking day of the week. Drown my ass. Most beautiful book cover you own. I'm gonna have to go, and I haven't even read these books yet, but they're gonna have to be the ones. Honestly, the whole Chestnut Springs, their covers, beautiful, stunning. I love the color, just the whole aesthetic of them. The Brutal Prince cover, I have read this whole series, so I feel like this one is okay for me to add in. All of these, I just love. I love the way they look. Books that made you happy and books that made you sad. I skipped those two, so we're gonna back up. Beep, beep, boop, bop. Name a book that made you happy. Honestly, a lot of books made me happy. I'm gonna have to go with The Nanny, though. This book just made me feel good. It made me happy. It was such a fun read, and it was smutty. It was so dirty. I loved it. Books that made me sad. Finding and Keeping 13, obviously. I'm not even gonna show them because y'all are probably like, bitch, shut the fuck up about it. And then Zodiac Academy, Fated Thrones, girl, and Shadow Princess. First of all, Shadow Princess made me want to rip my fucking hair out, throw up, and cry. The things that happened to Tori and Darius, and then fucking Darcy and Orion. They are truly the Twisted Sisters because they don't want us to have any kind of fucking happiness. And then Fated Throne, the deal Darius makes. If you know, you know. I'm still so fucking mad about it, and my friend needs to get to this book so I can talk about it because I refuse to go to the next book. I'm listening to it on audiobook, but I'm not even that far into it because I'm not ready for the year to end, okay? For the last question, what books do you need to read before the end of the year? Bitch, I have another ending fucking TBR list. Okay, I have a whole bookshelf out in my living room that's literally filled to the brim. My fucking camera just cut me off. Anyways, let's wrap this up because my camera SD card is full and I don't have any more, so I'm a rookie. I really should be on a book buying ban, but the thing about me is I have no self-control and books make me happy. So when I'm having a hard day, I'm gonna go buy a fucking book. I also have a bookshelf in my bedroom of like immediate books I want to read, and there's a lot, bitch, okay? Let's just talk about the most important ones. First of all, I want to dive back into the Boys of Tommen series. Obviously, that's all I've been talking about this video. Redeeming and Saving 6 are the next ones, and I want to read these so bad. I know I'll get through this. I'm literally thinking about saying fuck the rest of my June TBR and picking this up, but I'm trying to be disciplined. And then obviously the Chestnut Spring series, I want to dive into this universe so bad because everybody is talking about it. From everything I've heard, I don't think I've heard one bad thing. So I'm excited to enter my cowboy era. I also want to read, and I've never seen anybody talk about this book, but I want to talk about it because I'm interested. I really want to read the Nevernight series. I don't know how many books I don't know how many books are in this series, but I read the first page and it just right away caught my attention. And also, I love the fucking cover. I'm obsessed with the cover, and I'm really into fantasy right now. Like, take me out of the real world because it's fucked up. The map, she's stunning. So pretty. So that's what made me want to dive into this. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I can't wait to see how many books I actually read this year. My goal is 100. I say I'm doing pretty fucking good so far. I hope you related to this video if you are a mom as well. Don't forget that no matter how many books you read, you're still a bad bitch because you're reading. Reading makes you hot. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, sorry I haven't posted. I am just trash, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I've been beating myself up about posting videos. I just need to get over myself and post. I want to be relatable. I want y'all to be able to be like, I have kids too, and I love to read smut too, and us become besties, because that's the goal. So feel free to subscribe if you love smut and have children. Probably why you have children is because you love smutty books. Anyways, I need to go. I'm just getting weird at this point. Plus I think my toddler's awake, so see you in the next one. Oh my fucking god, I'm so cringy. See you in the next video. Love you so much. Bye. I'm